या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणा वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा. So, a pleasant evening, one and all. Myself, Subhadra, in the part of outreach program, Multi Arts, conducting all kinds of live sessions with different experts from various fields by every month, like communication skills, health experts, technical developers, various kinds of art forms experts, and so many. As of like every month, today also, I would like to invite our guest. So before going to invite our guest, I would like to give a quick introduction about her. She is an engineer by profession, worked for OEM, then got married, blessed with two lovely kids. And Carnatic music has always been a part of her life because her family is a musical family. So she started teaching Carnatic music to young kids. Along with that, she is taking classes for slokas for last 4 years. Then she discovered that children of this generation need holistic development. So she created Mindful Motherhood, which helps to bring out the child's inner potential through sloka chanting. She is none other than Vidhya Shri ma'am. We all are cordially welcoming you, ma'am. Thank you.
Good evening, one and all. And I'm so glad that we all are here to understand how we can inculcate shlokas into our day-to-day lives. So, before going into how to inculcate shlokas, let's learn why is it necessary, absolute necessary in this generation, in this era, for all of us to inculcate shlokas onto our kids. There are a lot of kids who lack concentration. Parents always say that they have very weak memory power, low immunity, especially after COVID. And kids are introvert in nature. While both the parents are working, the house is too disorganized. There is anger, arrogance, stress, anxiety, fear as well. Both the parents are busy, the kids are unable to share anything, or they are scared to talk because the patient levels of parents are not at all there, and it is so difficult for kids to communicate. Improper sleep, inactive, especially during weekends. Weekdays somehow things go on, but then weekends are too inactive, lazy, no regular activities. Kids are always dependent on something, and now that we have too many gadgets, the negative attitude has developed a lot, and there is a lot of unhealthy lifestyle which is going on. So, and in this phase of life, it's absolutely necessary for parents to inculcate shlokas and samskara onto their kids. So that's really very, very, very important. So now that we know why we need to inculcate the shlokas, let's learn some of the importance of shlokas. Why, when we chant shlokas, what are the advantages of chanting shlokas? You can search everywhere on the internet, and you get to know that shloka chanting improves memory power. It improves concentration. The way pronunciation happens to every word, especially when you chant Sanskrit shlokas, it improves your pronunciation skills, and it improves our intellectual memory. More than all of these, it heals. Okay, many people who even in hospitals and all, especially in Ayurvedic and homeopathy, they say you have to chant shlokas, and it has a lot of healing benefits, and it energizes the brain and heals all the diseases. It also helps to maintain our health, it is nothing but pranayama. It is as equal as pranayama, it's as equal as doing meditation. So all of these are some of the benefits of chanting shlokas. Now, how does all these things happen? So is my voice and is the speed okay?
Yes,
Should
ma'am,
I
it's clear.
go slow or something? Yeah, okay. Thank you. And I appreciate if you all can switch on your videos so that I know that I'm communicating to people, and we will have an interactive session. I can see at least your heads nodding to what I say so that I will also get that flow properly. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, why, how does all of these things happen? How does one improve their concentration? How does it affect gives the effect as though it is equal to pranayama? So let's understand a bit of that. So once we know the science behind it, then it is easier for us to learn as to how you can inculcate the shlokas. So shloka chanting improves concentration, and it helps our brain. So how does it do is, when we do systematic chanting along with deep breathing, yeah, so when we do that, what happens is more oxygen gets flowed into our brain, and brain is one of the organs which requires lot of oxygen supply. It needs oxygen, so more oxygen we give, it is more easier for the brain to be healthy and effective in its work. So due to systematic and rhythmic deep breathing, now this doesn't happen when you chant shlokas in urgency, and just like that, when you chant for the sake of chanting, it doesn't happen when we do that. But then when we do systematic chanting, rhythmic chanting, and repetitive chanting, that helps the brain to receive more and more oxygen, and through the repetition of all of these things becomes a habit. So once you start chanting one shloka, then you get that interest and learn two more shlokas, and then you chant it every day repeatedly at the same time. It becomes integral part of their routine. Once it becomes integral part of their routine, it improves their enthusiasm, it sharpens their memory, it improves concentration and whatnot. And these shlokas are made in such a way, as per the grammar of Sanskrit, it is made in such a way that there are places where you need to take your breath in and breathe out. So that will be systematically happening. So when that is happening, it's nothing but proper breathing, right? Deep breathing. Deep breathing is nothing but pranayama. So that's how it helps our respiratory system as well. Now, how does it help as healing? Okay, how does it helps in healing is, there are two things. One is neuro-linguistic effect. The second one is psycho-linguistic effect. So when I say neuro-linguistic effect, it is just that chanting shlokas, getting those vibrations, even though you don't know the meaning of the shloka, you will get benefited out of it because of the